Genetic traits are not limited to appearance. Here are some interesting genetic traits that people inherit from their parents. Genetic inheritance, an important factor that affects not only our physical characteristics, but also our way of thinking, behavior, and daily habits. The genes we inherit from our parents shape not only our appearance, but also our outlook on life, our decision-making processes, and our relationships with people. But have you ever thought that some of our habits and tendencies are rooted in genetic factors? In this video, we look at some of the habits and behaviors we inherit from our parents that may be genetically encoded. Here are some interesting genetic inheritances that people inherit from their parents. 1. Infidelity. Dopamine is a chemical that is released in our bodies during satisfying activities such as relationships. But there is also a gene that affects dopamine levels and can lead to infidelity. Research has shown that the DRD4 gene is responsible for the tendency to cheat in many cases, and that this gene is often inherited from parents. 2. Bad spending habits. Unhealthy spending habits are often linked to genetic factors. According to money coach Rebecca Brown, our beliefs and behaviors around money hardwired in our brains by the age of 8 and have a lifelong impact. 3. Picky eating habits. Picky eaters often suffer from picky eating disorder, which makes it difficult for them to try new foods. If your parents were picky eaters, it is possible that you inherited this habit from them. 4. Not expressing yourself properly. If your parents are anxious individuals, you are likely to show a similar tendency. 5. Poor communication skills. If your parents are poor communicators, you may also have difficulties in this area. Communication skills are passed on in the family. 6. Poor relationship skills. If your parents were poor at communicating and compromising in relationships, you may have similar problems. Such skills are often passed down from generation to generation. 7. Impact of traumatic events. According to research, the traumas experienced by our parents can also be genetically transmitted to us. For example, descendants of slaves or children of Holocaust survivors may inherit such traumatic effects. 8. Pessimism. According to Rebecca Todd from the University of British Columbia, the ADRA2B gene is responsible for emotional responses, and these emotions can be passed on from parents to children. 9. Insomnia. Children of parents with insomnia are also more likely to have this problem. Problems such as restless leg syndrome and depression are also closely linked to genetics.